This is our six figures in 6 month training. So this is not the call for you if you are just inside this community looking to make extra cash, extra money. This isn't for you. So this is going to get a little aggressive. Okay. So again, if that's not for you, if your goal isn't to learn how to make six figures, I can promise you this isn't the training for you. I can promise you have other trainings that will fit you better. Because I just want to say this because I do not want to see my comments or the chat filled with people having tech issues. There is a tech call tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Get on there and get your tech questions. You guys, I can promise you every single thing that you need to understand tech and get your system set up is inside the community. You just got to take advantage of that search bar and what's there. You guys, the community is set up to help you so you can get going quickly and not have to wait for other people. So I do not want to see no tech in here or no questions of limiting belief questions. Okay. Today we're going to level it up because you guys, March is a money month. There's so much money being spent in March. And let me share with you what happens in March. First of all, a lot of people recoup from Christmas. Secondly, people get income taxes back. And thirdly, people find out what they have to pay in or what they don't have to pay in. And so money is spent. So a bunch of you know I purchased a salon. We've had to buy a bunch of stuff. And when I first met my FedEx guy, he's like, "Oh, I'm usually early in the morning. We're going a little later today because we're so busy on shipments." Well, then 2 days in a row, he was later. He goes, "I guess I'm going to be late." And I said, "What's going on?" And he said, "Man," he goes, "this time of year, it's always like this. People buy big things." And he goes, "And I'm having to deliver them." So I'm telling you, it's not only a money month for your online business, but you guys, it is a money month for everything going on. So if you are out there creating content with that sense of urgency, you'll attract people to you. So they'll buy from you instead of buying that swing that they don't need in the front yard. I'm telling you, you guys, but the reason why people aren't buying from you is because of you. They don't believe that you can give them what they need or what they want, and you don't have enough of a sense of urgency. So today we're going to cover that, but I really want you to give it your all these last 20 days of March, because I can promise you, when we launch what we are launching inside our community, you are going to be mad that you didn't have 50 customers that are launching with you. I can promise you, you will be mad. So I'm wanting to help you get customers. Now, for those of you that are listening to me right now and you're on the $50 product or the $150 product or the $300 product, your first goal should be to get enough customers to make sure you are upgraded to the premium product before this launch. Because why wouldn't you want to have those 4 income streams and 3 additional income streams for $29? Why? So let's get you enough customers so you can use that money to upgrade. Don't talk about what you are on, talk about where you're going. Okay. The past is not going to get you to your future. So that is your first focus. So I'm like, you know what? We are going to really level up in our community and we are going to go all out because you guys, there's a method for my madness. I want many of you to go all out with this, because I want you to be the show people the possibility, show people that it can be done. Because when we launch our next 90-day run, which is launching March 1st, I want many of you to be able to share your stories, how you hit 10K in March, because we are going to take thousands and thousands of people in April on their 90-day run to 10K in 30 days in April. That is going to be the 90-day legacy run that we're going to be going on in March. I'm sharing that ahead of time with you because I want those stories. Because the more stories we tell, the more people that will want to be part of doing it. Because if we have stories that, "Oh yeah, I did it in 20 days. You guys got 30 days. Let's go." This is just to help you build your business. Because if people always have something to drive towards, to look forward to, they will buy from you. Okay. So I want you to think about that's why I'm like, no, what, that's it. We are going to take many of you to 10K. And actually, every single one of you listening to me right now can hit 10K this month. If you won't, it's because of your mindset. It's because of your mindset. You didn't work on your message, and you definitely didn't work on mastering who your perfect customer is. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to get that done today. Okay, so let me share my screen so we can get rocking and rolling with this. I would take some notes, or better yet, screenshot some of this. Okay, so how to make $10,200 in 20 days. This is the 20-day plan. Okay, so I got to share this with you because I have literally made 48,400 in 12 days. I'm telling you, this is just my Stripe account, by the way. My PayPal has like 6,000 in it as well. Many of you saw it yesterday. It was like at 4,998. Well, then I got two more 600s in on my PayPal. So it's over 6,000. I am telling you guys this because the only reason why I am having months like this is because I've created this insane energy and urgency that you would be a fool to not do it now, because you get 3 additional income streams for $29. And those income streams are 100, 300, and 600. That's $1,000 worth of income that you are leaving on the table if you don't get started this month. What if you sold one of each of them a day? That is $1,000 a day you can make, and you get the access to those income streams for $29. So here's my question in the comments. How many of you guys have shared content on that? How many times? How many times do you think? How many times? Twice? Okay. I do it maybe 50 times during an hour live. 50 times during an hour live. So I'm doing it probably, well, do the math, probably 1,000 times a week. That's why I'm making this kind of money, because people don't want to lose out. It's a no-brainer. Go watch my content. Look how many times I talk about what they can get access to for $29, those additional income streams. You guys, that's how important it is to share with people. You aren't doing people justice by getting customers in this month. You're not allowing them to have 3 additional income streams. You got to allow them, let them decide. That's not for you to determine, that's for them. And that's why I tell people, the moment it's launched, you do not get access to these additional income streams for $29. You're going to have to buy them. And then you don't have access to our IPS products. Why wouldn't you want access to 7 income streams? It's just a no-brainer. So you guys, I can promise you the ones that are promoting it the most with that sense of urgency are the ones that are thriving and winning right now. I can promise you that. So I wanted to share that with you because the only difference of me and you is I'm building with urgency right now, and I have a bigger email list. That's it. So what you're seeing on the screen right now can be you. In 1 year or even less, this can be you, but you have to level up your leadership. You have to show up in a way online that people can't not watch you. You have to be that person that makes that impact, that person that people are afraid to not follow you because what if you're right? You've got to show up as that version of you. Is it hard? Once you believe. If it's hard, you just don't believe. I want this to be you. And trust me, there's many of you, it will be. And sooner than a year, by the way. So what do you need to do? You need to know where you're taking people. I am so blown away by when I've been asking that question, what's the vision for your customers? And you can't answer me. You guys, if you don't even know where you're taking people, that's why you're not getting customers. That's why you're not getting people to engage with you. You know where I'm taking people? To 6 figures. I will create 1,000 6-figure income earners in this community. I will create the best training inside this community, the best live training, the best recorded training, the best daily videos to equip you with every single thing that you need to make six figures. I have to do that because once I create 1,000 six-figure income earners, I will create 1,000 millionaires in this community. And I will give it all I got until it happens, because I want to be known as that person who changed millions of lives. I want our community to be known as a community that can help people have more time with their family and more freedom and more income to do the things that they love. I love what Tim said that one time that was so impactful. I show up every day to build my dream, not to work, to build his dream. Imagine if you could do that. The only thing holding you back is you and your limiting beliefs. I will create 1,000 six-figure income earners. I will. The system that we are implementing this month will do that. Actually, the system that we're implementing with the Legacy Builder will create 1,000 millionaires. It will happen. I will do it. Why not you? How many times have you guys shared that story that this is happening inside our community? And here's the deal. If your goal isn't to make six figures, you still should be sharing that story. You guys, I'm part of a community. My goal is to make 2,000 a month in this community. But if you're listening to me right now and you want to make six figures, you're in the right community. The moment you purchase from me, I'm going to get you inside a community that will walk you through step by step how to make six figures, how to make daily pay. You guys should be sharing the stories. I don't understand how you can live life and share stories all the time, but the moment you have to create content, you can't share a story. You do it every single day. Every day. There's not a day that goes by that you haven't shared a story to your kids, to your family, on social media, on a text message. You guys all share stories. Don't make this awkward. So you got to know where you're taking people. I know where I'm taking you guys. I know where I'm taking this community. I know exactly where I'm taking people. Do you guys know where you're taking people? You got to go all in. I don't know what you want to call it. If you want to burn the boat, if you want to, whatever you want to call it. I drew the line in the sand. I was like, no, I'm going all in. I want to see what I'm capable of. Are you guys ready to see what you're capable of? Put a yes in the comments if you guys are truly ready to see what you are actually capable of. I can promise you, if you go all in and you are coachable and you follow this, you're going to shock yourself. You are going to shock yourself what you are actually capable of. And then you know what? The moment you shock yourself, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be so proud of yourself for the journey you've taken, the person that you become. Trust me, that is going to mean so much more to you than the income that you've made. I just want you to go all in. What do you have? What else that is more important than going all in for 20 days? 20 days. Why wouldn't you want to go all in this pre-launch and then during the launch? Why not? Why not? Let's do this. I can promise you guys with every fiber of my being, if I can do this, you can do this. There's not one part of me that makes me unique. There's not one part of me that makes me special. I'm just a mom. I'm a human being that has two legs and two arms, just like you. The only difference of me and you is one, I've been doing this longer, and two, I refused to not make it work. I refuse to not learn these skills. I refuse to stop wasting time. I refuse to stop losing time. And I refuse to be sad when I looked at my bank account. That's the only difference of me and you. And I set goals and I was going to get them done because I wanted to look in the mirror and be proud. I didn't want to look in the mirror and be disappointed. And I can promise you, when you have these conversations, your world will change. The only thing holding you back from making 10K this month is you, my friend. Are you willing to go all in and get out of your way? I want to know. Yes, I refuse to keep struggling. Absolutely. You got this. Marketing is easy when you stop trying to do it right. You guys, stop taking 80 hours to edit a video. Stop redoing a video. Can you imagine? You're like having a conversation with your friend and you're in the middle of it. You're like, oh, stop. I got to rewind. I got to start over. Let me reverse. Let me walk out of the room and come back in and start over. Would you guys ever do that? No, because you're not in your head. You're in your heart and you're pouring with your friend. You're having conversations. You got to just be you and you got to be comfortable with being you. And so that might be you need to do your videos in the car. That might be you need to do your videos with your kids on your lap. That might be you need to do your videos walking. What you got to figure out where you can get in your comfort zone, where you're comfortable so you can pour in to those people's lives that you're going to impact. Think about that. Yes, find your happy place and create the videos where you are most comfortable. Stop wasting time. You guys, have you guys not looked at some of the people in our community's videos that have gone insanely viral? Have you not looked at those videos? They are being themselves. They're being real. They're being raw. They're being authentic. They just poured into their audience. They didn't worry about no fancy dancy editing. They didn't worry about no lighting. They just were themselves. And look, yes, like Jimmy, I love it so much. He has the TV in the background and he is being him. And people feel him. They feel his sincere. They feel his heart. Same thing with Mary Ann. Same thing with Khalif. That video that went when he's walking in the snow, man, you can feel his heart. Like you just wanted to hug him. You just want to hug Jimmy. You just want to do whatever Mary Ann says because she's coming at you with her finger and she's reminding you, do you want to work until the day you die? Yes, you are perfectly imperfect. That is so true. Build the ship. You can always improve it. Yes, I love that you said, Dean, because I literally look at my content and I would still rate me a C for my content. I'm still working on building my ship. I'm still working on getting it good, but I'm showing up every day for my perfect customers. That's all I care about. Like, I know my face is so swollen right now. My voice sounds like crap. I don't care. I'm showing up because what if I cared about how I look today? And today's the day. Like, I had 4 customers from my live today, and one of them sent me an email that had tears rolling down my eyes. If you're on here, bless your heart. I'm telling you, you guys. And you know what? All 4 of them said they didn't want to miss out on getting the additional income streams for $29. So they all bought the premium. And I'm telling you, they didn't care how I looked, but they all said, I hope you feel better. But I mean, you guys, you got to stop caring about you and start caring about your perfect customer. You got to strengthen that skin. Stop worrying about what other people are doing or aren't doing or what they're saying. Only people you should care about what they're saying is your perfect customers. What are they saying on your lives? What are they saying in your content? What are they saying in emails to you? Because go respond to them with looms and add those looms to your automations. That's all you should care about. Do not care about anything else but them. I can promise you the moment people know you care, they will buy from you, but you got to care. You got to stop saying, I need a customer. You're never going to get a customer. You need to care and you're going to attract so many people to you. Okay. You have to sign up to say, I'm all in with my goals and my dreams. You actually have to believe that they're possible. You have to believe that you are possible and you are worthy and you can have all of your goals and dreams. You truly have to believe that. You really, really do. And you got to create that urgency. So this weekend, I spent some time on Sunday and I just went through a lot of digital marketers' content. A lot of them was in the community and a lot of them wasn't. And they were lacking urgency. Literally, urgency was what their biggest lacking was. I can promise you, if you do not lack urgency and if you like go next level with urgency, you will attract so many people to you, you can't even believe it. Hey, sister. That's all I'm doing is I'm literally just adding that urgency urgency is the most important thing you do. And we're going to cover that today. I can promise you I'm going to help you with all of that. My little peanut just got here. Did you hear that? And so what you need to know, okay? That you already have success. You just got to get there. You have everything inside of you to have success. You just got to get out of your head and you got to get in your heart. I can promise you, you have everything inside of you. You have you have the community to help you. You have the complete process to help you get every single thing you want and you need and you desire. You do. Your potential customers have every single thing that they need. It's all there. As long as we can get out of our head, I can promise you that it's there. You have so much more in you than you realize. So if you guys are on here and you've had success that you are surprised about, like Amy, you've made 6 figures, right? Were you shocked? And you guys can put this in the comments. Were you shocked? Like, were you like, oh my gosh, I had so much more than me? Were you like, oh my gosh, I've been playing so small in my life? Did any of you ever feel like that? Any of you? I don't care what kind of success. Yes. Oh, Cecilia's on here. Yes, there. She'll tell you absolutely. Yes, you guys, that's the thing I'm telling you. There's so much more in you than you even realize. And guess what? The person that you are right now is not the same person you're going to be when you hit 100K. And that person when you hit 100K is not the same person that's going to be when you hit $250,000 and $500,000 and $1 million. That's the fun part. It's the journey. It is the freaking journey you get to be on. And the people that you love the most get to watch you thrive, watch you no longer survive, and watch you become this unstoppable force that is impacting the world. You guys realize you have the ability to change generations for years and years and generations and century. This isn't just about making 600 today. It's about that $600 customer that bought from you. You have the ability to completely transform their life. That's what it's about. It's not about the money. The money is the byproduct. It's the person that you become and the lives that you can impact. I can promise you that. No one can be you. And that is enough. I want you to own that space. I want you to stop comparing yourself to other people. I want you to stop saying, well, if I had the energy of Victoria, or if I was like Michelle, or if I was like Amy, or if I was like Tim, or if I was like Nicholas, I could go on and on. Stop it. You are enough. You own that space. You own it. Today, you own that. I want you to own it. I want you to look in the mirror and be like, oh, I own this. I'm going to get on social media. I'm taking over. I'm going to impact so many people's lives. I'm taking over. There's not 4.8 billion people on social media. There's me. There is only me. And I will attract my perfect customers to me. Think about that. I want you to own that. When I go live or when I create a piece of content, I don't think about anybody but my perfect customers. I literally feel it's me and like 5 people on social media. I don't feel there's millions. I don't feel my videos being scrolled by millions. I don't care. I'm owning my space. I want you to own your space. Yes, let's go. I want you to level up because I can promise you what we are going to launch is going to completely change your life. If it doesn't, it's because you aren't taking action and you're not getting in the right headspace. So now we're going to get a little real and raw. How long are you going to share that story that you've been sharing over and over and over again that's allowing you to keep on playing safe, allowing you to stay where you are? Because you guys, when you build a digital marketing business that you promote products that impact people's lives and you stay in your story, you're not doing justice to other people because those lives that you didn't impact today, you could have affected a mama from being able to throw that calculator away so she never had to take a calculator to the grocery store. What's that new story that you want to create? What is the comeback story? Because that's the only story I'm interested in. because your current circumstances doesn't define you, my friend. Your past doesn't define you. You know what your defining moment is? What you do from this moment forward. And if you started this year with goals and dreams and you're not closer to them, change your story. Change your story to your comeback story. And that's the first video I want you to share on social media is your comeback story and how fired up you are. And I want you to invite people to join you on your comeback story and tell them what that comeback story is. Because nothing after this moment doesn't matter. Yesterday doesn't matter. Nothing matters but what you do this moment forward. So I'm interested in that comeback story, and so is your perfect customers, because that's what's going to relate to them, and that's why they're going to buy from you, my friend. So get convicted. I want you to get convicted today more than you've ever been. I want you to raise your level of energy and your level of belief. If you have no energy around what you are doing, no one will believe you. You will not stop the scroll. No one will believe you, and it's in you. I can promise you right now, if I handed you $100,000 and set it in your lap, you would have a little different type of energy. If I literally called you right now and said, I'm a block away from your house, have your door unlocked because I have a huge suitcase of $100,000 for you, would your energy change a little bit? Of course it would. You would probably be shocked, be excited, be overwhelmed. You would be crying because what would you do with that $100,000? That's what I want you to think about today, because the only thing holding you back from that suitcase of 100K is you. Look at Victoria. She did 16,000 in a boutique in 12 months. She didn't have the mindset to make 100K, but she was going, if they can do it, I can do it. I'm just going to follow this process. And she did it in 5 months. And now she's already halfway to her next 100K. And she's only been doing this for 7 months, you guys. A year ago, she made 16,000 in a boutique. Think about that. And now she's on her halfway to her second 100K in 7 months. She didn't have the right thinking. Matter of fact, she just wanted to make money. She didn't even think about making 100K, but she just believed in the process. She was, I'm just going to follow it. What's the worst thing that can happen to me? And now look at her. Look at Amy. She was working 70 hours, 2 jobs, single mom, and was able to walk away from one job in 5 weeks, 2 jobs in 10 weeks. And in 9 months, she's made 100K and she started working with 70 hours. That is insane. And she had 0 experience in anything. No, anything online. No, nothing with digital marketing, nothing with affiliate marketing, nothing with network marketing. In 9 months. You guys, come on. When are you going to get convicted like that? Look at Cecilia. She's like, I'm going to do this perfect customer training and I'm going to implement it. And she's completely changed her family's life, changed the car they drive, changed the house they live in, changed her daughter's school. She's completely changed her daughter's life. She got so convicted, it wasn't going to be a question if it was going to work from her. She was going to make sure it worked for her. How many of you are having the energy to get so convicted that you're going to make sure no matter what, 1000% it's going to work from you? How many of you, or how many of you are just kind of dabbling and wishing and hoping? But how many of you are like, no, I'm so convicted. I will make this work. Yes, you got to put it into existence. Stop disabling yourself. You're the only thing holding you back. So here's your secret sauce. This is your freedom. I want you guys to fall in love with our system because you guys have 2 choices. Your choice number 1, you can use this system and attract customers to you so you can let this system do all the work for you. Or choice number 2, you can get on the phone with a bunch of people and waste your time on the phone with people and waste their time and not show them what's actually possible in the world of automations. Do you guys realize the world of automations is so new right now, but in 10 years, it's going to be normal? Do you guys realize how much money you can make before it becomes normal? And there's still going to be a lot of money to make when it becomes normal. But you are in the beginning stages of automations. It's not going to be any different in a decade, if not sooner. And you're in here now. You guys, this system, I love it. So I do a subscriber live, and every Friday and Saturday, all I do is I find out what how their funnel's converting. I will share with you. It's so awesome. Amy says 1 out of 9. Here's my notebook, right? I keep track of all of this. 1 out of 17 for Brittany. Hers has just completely changed like crazy because she's implementing everything I'm teaching you guys. So I'm giving you this on average, it's 1 out of 20 you're going to buy. We have people in our community doing way better than 1 out of 20. Some are doing, it's a little bit off, but that's okay. Because it's only going to get better the more you do. But this is your secret sauce. All you need to make $10,200 in the next 20 days is 17 customers. If you can get people inside of your funnel system, you let the funnel do the work for you. The funnel converts. I can promise you guys, it converts. The world that you guys have right now is the world is full of our customers. They're out there ready to buy from you. We're talking a global business. We're not talking your neighborhood. You have a complete worldwide web, an online world full of customers ready to buy from you. So what do you need to do these next 20 days? I need you to go all in, not for me, but for you, for your story. You need this story for when we launch. I will literally, we are going to go, it's going to get crazy in April. With our new launching of our new products, we will create so many people that make 10,000 their first month. It's going to be insane. It's only setting you up for success, by the way, building that foundation. I can promise you what is happening and where we are going in our community is only to set you up for massive success. Whatever you define success is enough. Yes, I say I'm going to create 1,000 six-figure income earners, and I will. But if your goal isn't 6 figures, what if you follow it and your goal's 50K? It's going to be easy to do, right? You got a process to get to 100K. I'm just saying, but I want you to go bigger, because I can promise you, if you have a consistent income of over 100,000 a year coming in, your world will completely change. The person you become, you'll be more lighter, you'll be more fun, you'll have less stress, less anxiety, you'll have more freedom and more money to make more memories. Life is way too short not to go for it. So 3 to 5 pieces of content a day. When you go to create these content pieces, you need to stagger them out. Okay. I've noticed that's really, really important to do. Okay. I want you to do 2 to 3 stories a day, even if you are not using Instagram or if you're not using Facebook. I'm going to help you with create stories that are going to pique people's interest. I want you to go live at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. I want you to do it. I don't care if you're scared. I want you to do it because you won't be scared if you take action and just share stories. Share what's going on inside the community. Share why you're excited. You don't need to share anything other than that. Just share from your heart. And I want you to share more testimonials of what's happening inside the community. You guys, there's over 90,000 testimonials in the community. Screenshot them, take advantage of them. They are powerful. Literally, documentation beats conversation every single time. Use that, okay? So what I've done here is I am literally giving you guys, okay? Here is actually, these are literally all about how they can get access to the $29 offer. I'm giving you 20 different pieces of content just on that. And I'm giving you 20 different pieces of content on with a vision hook. The vision hook, like this one, 5. This spring, plant seeds for financial growth. Learn how to earn 10K in 30 days and watch your summer bloom with possibilities. I'm going to show, so you have 20 of really, hey, it's going to be gone. Like, look at this. Who else wants to earn daily pay and make lifelong memories? The $29 additional income streams offer ends soon. Grab it before it's gone. This is going to be more your urgency, talking about the additional income streams that they can get. These are going to be more painting that picture, ready for 2-hour work days and 10K boost, right? It's going to be talking about that. I want you to take these and create your content off of them. Use your words, okay? I want you to take some of this. You can use some of this on your stories. Something else you guys can do, you can go inside our community. You guys realize you can go to the wins tab, right? And you can go here, look at some of these wins. You can literally start screenshotting some of these wins and start sharing them. There's some huge wins that we have going on right now. Look at this, 600 while on live. I love this. 600 ding during the most boring Zoom call I've ever had. Managed to not fall asleep during a meeting today, but my PayPal went ding. That is so awesome, Phil. Well, good. That's what I'm sharing, you guys. There's some really fun little things in here. You guys have the ability to use any of these to help people. Like, look at that, made 1,200 in 5 days. These are the stories people need to see, right? And here's the cool part. You know what you can do when you're sharing those stories? You literally say to people, you guys, this is the money they're making now off of the 4 income streams that we have. And you have the ability to get access to 3 additional income streams for $29. Do you think you're going to make more money off of 4 or off of 7? Can you imagine the money that's going to be made once we launch these other products? Why not you? These are the conversations you have to go out there and have, and not be afraid to have those conversations. Now, for those of you that are brand new and you're like, how can I say all this? I haven't made money. Because you're new. Trust me, nobody's expecting you to make money. That's in your head. My first content I created, I talked about why I bought the blueprint, what I was excited about. I shared more stories. And then when I got my first customer, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, I got my first dean. But I was just sharing stories after stories after stories. You can do the same thing, and you have the ability to literally use our community with the testimonials. Now, if somebody is on your live or in your content and they say, well, how much have you made? You guys, 9 out of 10 times they're not going to buy from you. That's just people being jerks, to be honest with you, right? But here's my comeback every time. I'm like, is that really the question that you should be asking if you're looking to make daily pay? Because what I'm making, does it matter? Or should the question you should be asking right now is, how much do you want to make? Because I can promise you there is hundreds of people inside my community that are wanting to make the exact same amount, and you can work with them so together you guys can make that amount. So do you want to ask a better question, or do you really care about what I'm making? That's called posture. You guys got to learn to have a little posture. I guarantee it, if you have kids, you got posture. If not, they've literally ran all over you, right? You got it. Got the posture. I'm sure you've had it at work. I'm sure you've had it maybe driving down the road. There's times in your life. I'm sure you've had it with your significant other. You got to have posture. Don't let people bully you. And people online can do that. Don't let them. I can promise you, it's not about what you made. It is literally 1000% about where you're taking people. And if they feel that you're going to get people there, they will buy from you. They will buy from you. Now, one other thing, so important, you guys, you literally get out there and create this content. Get people into your automated system. You guys literally have 3 more webinars this month. This month. If you can literally just get people to the webinars, you will make money. Our conversion rate on our webinars, you guys, are absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my voice can only go so long. Holy moly. I might have to do questions real quick. Sorry. Hey, I'm still showing up for you guys. I'm really sorry. And you guys gotta realize these webinars work. So you'll build your email list and you have the ability to push people to that email list. So here's what I would do right now. And then I'm going to open up for Q&A. And what I would do right now is I would literally go create a story and be like, oh my gosh, you guys, I literally just got off of a call with my mentor. And I'm so fired up right now. She literally walked me through how to make 10K this month. If you guys have been looking for a way to make extra income, and if you want to learn about this blueprint, just let me know. Put in the comments and I'll get you the details. You guys go do your stories like that. And if you do a story on Instagram, you guys know you can put your link in there. I know that's why I'm making so much money on Instagram stories right now, because I can put my link so they don't even have to ask me for it. So go take advantage of that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Okay. So Amy, you want to do some questions real quick?
Yep. Daria. She's had her hand up since we opened up.
Okay.
Unmute. There we go.
I see Amy, but I can't hear you.
Hi. So I have started working with Laura and I realized
Okay, why can't I hear you guys?
oh, can you not hear me
Can
at
you hear
all?
her?
I can hear you.
Okay. I started working with Laura and I just realized like all of the BS that I'm telling myself. And I'm just at the point where it's like I'm applying for jobs because I feel like I need one, but realistically, like if anybody can do this, I can do this. And I want like pretty harsh criticism on my TikTok so that I can understand where I can improve because I feel like I've made a shift from the beginning to now on who I was looking for. And I really want to reach that person who is a lot like me and just doesn't want to go back to corporate life, doesn't want to go back to focusing on some 9 to 5 career and wants to start building businesses out by herself and with her husband.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. If you had to go get a job, right, how much would you think you would make a week at your job?
I'm not looking at jobs that are making any less than 65,000 a year, so I'm not really sure what that comes out to a week. Let me do my math real quick.
Okay.
About $1,350 a week.
Okay, so, and then how much do you think you would spend in gas going to that job?
If I had to drive probably like a month, probably 150 a month.
Okay, and then you have to pay taxes, right? So how much do you think
Mhm.
you would make after taxes?
Probably somewhere around, I would say right around 1,000 a week.
So you would bring home about 1,000 a week.
Yeah, that roughly, I think.
And you'd work 40 hours for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine if you would spend 40 hours on this, just spending time on social media, getting to know your perfect customer better, and doing this for 40 hours. All you would need is 2 customers to make 1,200 a week.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you see what I'm
And
coming from?
yeah, and I've thought about those things like in my mind, and I've talked about some of those things on my lives before. I don't think I've ever actually brought up like the money aspect when we're talking on like my actual TikToks to say like how long would it take you to make $1,200 and stuff like that because I've gone so patchy in between my sales that I feel like at that point I do have that imposter syndrome, but I'm ready to like slap that bee in the face and just
So
tell
why
her
do
to
you
go
feel
away.
you wouldn't have that at a job though? I mean, how do you, I mean, what is different from you that you are a person that would get a job and wouldn't settle for less than $65,000? But you feel that you're not a person that could get 2 customers a week? Like why is there 2 of you?
I'm not sure. That's a really good question. Okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Because
And
you said that with so much confidence. Oh, I would take less than 65,000. Like
yeah.
there was zero, like you were confident. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I like her. So I'm like, where are you coming from that you were like, you had zero doubt in you of making that 65,000. But then when it comes to all you need is 2 customers a week. And because the moment you can get 2 a week, you can get 4. week.
Right.
And
Yeah,
you're
and that's the
making more
thing,
when
like,
you
I
do.
was interviewing for a position that was gonna pay me $95,000 plus bonuses, and I turned it down because there wasn't room for growth. And, like, it was hard to turn that down. I'm not sure that I would have been the actual candidate, but, like, I wanted growth, so I turned that down. But now I'm like, okay, but if I could interview and, like, they didn't blink an eye when I said my salary requirement was 95,000. They did literally, they were like, "Okay, let's set up an interview." And I was like, "I should have gone for more." So in the back of my mind, I'm like, "Okay, but I can do that and make 95,000. So why couldn't I do this and
Mhm.
make 95,000?"
See? Because, yeah, look at that. You had enough confidence to be like, oh no, there's no room for growth. I'm going to turn down 95,000. Imagine if that person with that posture showed up online.
Okay.
You'd be making 95,000 a month.
That would I would cry.
But it's in
Me too.
you.
Yeah. Well, and that's where I'm at right now. Like, I was just really thinking about
Mhm.
all the stuff that we were going over with Laura last night and all the, excuse my language, the shit I was telling myself of all of these
We
things.
won't
And
turn that down.
the reality is like, I know what I'm capable of. I mean, when I was in my network marketing, I hit top seller in our company a couple of times. So like, I can do I can be that kind of person. It's just breaking those older stories. Like I said, I just want to like, what exactly do I concentrate on when it comes to my TikTok? Because like I know my perfect customer now. I've spent
Mhm.
some time like really like planning out my perfect customer. So trying to understand then at that point, like, do I speak to that? Like you wouldn't take less than
Let me ask you a question.
$65,000. Yeah.
When you said that, with all that confidence, you said, you go, yeah, they offered me 95,000, but I turned it down because there was no growth. How many
Yeah.
videos have you created like that to show that story?
Absolutely zero.
Why?
I don't know. Because when I say that a lot of this all just really started coming to light last night after Laura's session. So it's just
Mhm.
been
Because my
brewing.
thing is you said that with so much confidence. You said both of them, right? But my
Mm.
thing is you can be like, you guys, I turned that down because I was like, there's no room for growth. I'm trading time for dollars at that job. And I know with my online blueprint, I can learn how to make 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. Why would I settle for 95,000 a year?
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
type of videos you need to create.
Okay.
You have it in you.
Yeah, I know I do.
The reason why you're having trouble, you're in your head. Go to
Yeah.
get to that exact same confidence that you have that you can turn out a job making 95,000. Get that confidence.
Okay.
And that's where you need to go when you go create your videos. Get in that headspace because it's
Okay.
there.
And as far as like hooks, I mean, I've used some of your hooks, but I actually was using a hook generator online too to specifically try to like talk to the moms who are in like financial burnout because of the long-term financial stress. It's affecting their mental health and their physical health. And they just want something that's not going to be that anymore, something they're going to
Mhm.
enjoy doing. Can I so like use your hooks and then tell the story about like and then go into all that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And that's one thing, when I give you guys those hooks, those are just like a, great way to get creative or your building blocks, right? Take some of that. I just want to have it help you get ideas. Of course, you can use all
Okay.
of it or you can use some of it, but yeah, you have it in you though.
Thank
You're
you.
like, oh, I wouldn't take less than 65. Felt it. And then when you said, I got 95,000 and I said no, because there was no room for growth. That's the person that needs to create content because you will
Okay.
attract so many people to you because people will do business with you because you have that type of posture.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All
You
right.
got
Thank you.
this.
Thank you.
Got this. Uh-huh. Love that.
All right, we got Sarah.
Okay, Michelle. So just like I said, what I said the other day in that Laura St. John video or live was the truth. I mean, every time that I hear you talk, I'm like, I'm in the right place. I know I'm in the right place. And then when you talked about bringing the Spanish community, that was already in my heart. Like, I was like, how can I do this? What Michelle's doing, but in Spanish, because that's really where my heart's at as well. And so I'm really, really excited about that. I'm just having trouble honing in on that message. And it's been my problem since the first. I think because a lot of it has been because I come from the nursing background and we don't let emotion show. You do, but you don't. You know what I mean? You have to have, like, I have the thick skin. I have all the stuff that you're talking about. I've got it. It's just not coming across in my content. I'm having trouble just tapping into it and letting it show, because all that stuff that I have the comeback story. You heard it the other day. I've got the Moxie. I've got my Moxie back. I have that very.
Okay, so what I would recommend, you're cutting out, Sarah. So what I would recommend though, is you're just so in your head. And I just hear so much lack of confidence in everything you're saying right now, right? And so I want you to go back to what I said at the beginning. I want you to go all in. I want you to share the vision, share about the new product, share what we're doing, what we're launching, and how they can be part of it, right? Just go share that. Think of a younger version of you 5 years ago. If somebody would have showed you this 5 years ago and today you would have already made over $1 million. Think about how you would feel in that place, how you can get people there. I just want you to get better with your confidence and then worry about just getting defined with that perfect customer, because you're spending way too much time on it, right? And so these next 20 days, I want you to go all in at creating content, to share the vision and share stories of what people can be part of for an additional $29 with 3 products, and how it's going to work for them, right? And what it can do for them. Think about them. And you know what I mean? Don't get so defined on what they do and stuff. Because I think I just let the algorithms kind of help you find that perfect customer. Because I don't want you to keep on.
All right. Thank you.
Going the same thing, right? And that's what I'm telling you guys. Just think of a younger version of you. Just go share your story. I can promise you, the more you go out there and share from your heart, the more the message will come to you of what exactly you need to say. So, yeah, you got this. Okay. Amy, who's next?
Wanga, I always mess this name up. Wanga, yeah.
You're good, Amy. It's Mwangala.
Wangala. There we go. I won't mess it up next time.
You're good. You're good. One, thank you so much for you guys' leadership. I am grateful for everything you guys have done. Amy, and of course, Michelle. My question is, for the new products that are going to be launching, when I purchased the digital blueprint, I was excited because of, the automation, it works for you 24/7, no inventory, all that good stuff. For the new one, but one thing I did have a question was, when someone does purchase, you have to send that email, and then that's when they get access to the product. And so 2 ways, because I'm like, well, okay.
Okay, what's your question?
So my question is, for the new product, are we going to?
This has all been covered in like 3 different training calls, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all going to be fully automated. Literally everything is going to be completely automated. For the moment somebody purchases, they are literally going to get access to their digital product, access to the community, access to their completely pre-built funnel. And all they got to do is plug in their payment. They can literally have their business up and going in 2 hours.
Thank you.
So go inside the classroom and go down to, I literally have a module inside the classroom that just covers all of this and the launch and how it all is going to work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You bet.
All right. We got Lizelle.
Hi there. I am so freaking pumped. I just want to share something before I ask. When we did this Laura's training, oh my goodness, I went up this morning, went from downstairs upstairs, and I said, I am going to have a $600 sale this morning because I'm going to change someone's life. And lo and behold, I went downstairs and I got the ding. It was so freaking awesome. So yeah, we are changing lives, and it's just absolutely amazing that you put it out there because you created over here, because I was so freaking scared to do something wrong. I just wanted to follow the process to the T, and I was so scared to do it wrong that it actually blocked me from just thinking outside the box. So my question is, Michelle, I see you go on your live, you go YouTube and and I think TikTok live at the same time. I don't know. I haven't seen it somewhere in training. I just want to know how to do that.
I mean, I just go to YouTube and I click on record. And I just go to TikTok and I click on record. So, I mean, I don't, yeah.
So but do you go on YouTube and you start your live and then you go on TikTok and live at the same time?
Yep.
Is that what you do?
I go live on YouTube on my computer and TikTok on my phone.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I literally just followed the prompts inside YouTube of what it said. And I literally had my computer kind of like it is now and my phone up there. So I kind of, didn't have to move around a lot, but yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks so much.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got Mariska.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
Thank you so much for everything that you do in the community and everybody. Thank you so much. So I just want to ask you a question, obviously. I am speaking to literally majority of the time since I opened up for Zoom the other time to abused women, like literally, being in an abusive relationship or an abusive workplace. And well, not necessarily workplace, abusive relationships. And majority of the ladies that I speak to, because I literally see them sitting there, they are so sick and tired of to depend on the provider and all that, and they've lost their independence like I've lost mine in the process of 10 years. So majority of the ladies that do get back to me, they obviously say now that they just don't have the money to buy. So then I go and I tell them ways where they can become like a agent for other skin products, and then they can start earning like the MLM that you're always talking about and earn some commission, come back to me when they have enough commission earned, and then purchase their online business. So the time frame for them to join and start with their own online business, it takes a bit longer, but yes, that is my bit of my challenge right now.
Okay, so first of all, let me explain something to you. The only reason why people aren't buying from you, it's not about the money. You're
Okay.
not giving it enough value for them to actually
Okay.
see them making money.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I've literally had people do a lot of crazy things to buy because they wanted to
Okay.
make it work, right? And so it's a value thing. So you offering something else that's not the issue. It's the value, right? I had a
Okay.
gal that literally sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace to buy. People will carry a phone that costs more a month than what the product costs, right?
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not, you got to figure out how to deliver more value. So that would be
Okay.
like your belief. So you need to raise
Mhm.
your belief, because I do know 1000% that if somebody purchases and if they actually plugged in and actually got their mindset right, they could make 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. And I do
Yeah,
know
yeah.
1000% people that don't get started are losing more money. And that's what
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
to say. You realize there's too many resources out there today.
Yeah.
I literally had people do surveys online to buy from me.
Okay.
They've done the craziest things to come up with the money to buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't believe that. That's not the truth. It's not the
Okay,
money. You
okay.
haven't delivered enough value, and that's what you say.
Okay.
When
Okay.
they say, I don't have the money to buy, say, man, I'm really sorry. I didn't do you justice today.
Okay.
Because I didn't give it enough value for you to see it's worth buying, because somebody gave you enough value one time that you'll hold the cell phone in your hand.
Okay. So just more value, because I do paint the
but,
picture.
but say that, just say, because you guys, you realize I'm sharing with you, you have a one-time investment for your digital product, a one-time investment for your website, and you only need one customer and you're in profit mode. Two customers, you literally have made money. You have to go work 40 hours at a job and then wait weeks to get paid. And then you got to work another 40 hours again. I'm going to show you how to build an email list so you can get daily pay coming in. I'm sorry I didn't do you justice today and give you enough value to see that you can do this. Please accept my apology. Watch what happens when you do that.
Oh, wow. Okay. I like that. I like
Mhm.
that, because
Yeah.
the ladies, I do paint the picture, but that's a good point. I tell them, I even on some of your videos, you will say you can build a legacy you can fund your children's legacy at some stage. So I
Mhm.
paint that picture, but that what you said now, I apologize. I didn't give you enough value. So that's a
And
good
here's the
one.
thing, if they're saying that in the comments,
Yeah.
do a voice video, a voice record, don't reply in writing in the comments, actually do a video and reply and say that.
Okay. Okay.
I tell
Wow.
you, that's posture.
Wow. Wow.
That's what people
that's
need to
beautiful.
hear.
Okay.
People a lot of time just need to hear that it's okay. It's okay for you to make this decision. They don't need to hear that, okay, well, if you can't afford that, maybe you should do network marketing, but it might take.
Okay. Okay.
And you're
Okay.
you're causing friction and they're not going to buy anything from you.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
So that's the tweet I need. Thank you so much. I
Yes,
really need it.
You got this. Yeah.
All
Thanks.
right. Dr. Shelley?
All right. Hi, everyone. I have a couple questions. So what I realized is that I've been going live on TikTok for a couple months. I've been in since about November 1st. Thanks to my friend Kelly, I think she's here. And I've done 4,800 since November. I was actually sick 2 months, so I couldn't talk really. So I think that's really good. In the last 2 weeks, I've done 3,600, but all of my people have come from a Facebook post that I did. And my Facebook community, they're sort of my extended community on Facebook, which has been really gratifying because I kind of know them and I love helping them. But then I'm wondering, I think I don't trust the automation process somehow, that the automation is actually going to work, because I got into the system of what I do with coaching, that I'm messaging everyone about getting in, and then they're messaging me with all their problems, and it's like so much work, so I feel like I've kind of lost something somewhere. So the question, I guess, is, should I just stay with Facebook, and continue on TikTok until it maybe blows up or something?
Well, why can't you stay on Facebook, but just use your automations?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just
I
end
mean,
up,
I made $1 million with the automations.
yeah,
Veronica made 6 figures with the automations. Amy made 6 figures with the automations. Tim made 6 figures with the automations. Cecilia made, millionaire and ran money with the automations. I mean, they work, right? So that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I guess it says message me, if you want more information. So then I message them, so I just shouldn't say anything else, because they're asking
Well,
questions.
what do you mean you say message me if you want more information?
On the post, it's like, or on the post, if below the post, it says, say yes if you want, and then I message them to send them the link.
Yeah, but that's not, I mean, it's no different than that's a CTA, that's my CTA all the time. If you want to learn more, put yes in the comments. I would absolutely love to share it with you. And I'll reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com for the details.
And so you just don't get in conversation with them then? They write back? Okay.
Well, if they do, if they do, I literally say, have you had a chance to go here yet? And if you have any questions, please email me, because I do all my communication through email.
Okay.
But watch the video, and I tell them, watch the video that's inside of here and email me with any questions that you have. Because I
Okay.
can
So you go
promise
through
you, going back and forth and
email.
back and forth, you're wasting their time and your time. And then you're also teaching them, oh my gosh, look how much time she spent with me. How many people a day does she do this? Oh, I don't have time for this. And they don't buy from you.
Yeah. Okay. With TikTok, I have, I'm not getting people to interact, or I'm not getting anyone.
Yeah, but you even admitted you haven't been consistent. So you can't expect, if you haven't been consistent, you can't expect to have results when you're not been consistent. That would be like, I started going to the gym in November and I quit going to the gym, but now I'm back again and I'm not getting any results. Well, of course you're not, because you lost momentum. You lost any of the results that you get. It's no different than anything, right? Because you think about it, your group that you have on Facebook now, you've established that. You've not established anything on Facebook,
Right. Okay.
on TikTok yet. So you
Yeah.
can't expect it to happen overnight, right?
Yeah.
Now you can get lucky and get a video, but that's pretty rare. But
Yeah.
it's no different than anything. But I just would literally, when they reply back, and if they start asking you questions, just say, hey, please email me. I'm doing everything through email, but make sure you watch the video first.
Okay.
What was your questions after you watched the video?
Yeah.
What was the 3 things that you took away from the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. go back to
I-
that.
I haven't heard you mention this yet, but you know, I've gotten the emails from IPS and I'm thinking, I think IPS like kind of heard what we're doing or something because they're upping
Yeah.
their game now.
Yeah. Well, you think about it, we've made them a lot of money.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, of course, yeah.
So
yeah.
it's good that they're upping their game because then that'll be
Heck
better.
yeah,
for
it
them.
is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, we got iPhone.
Can you hear me?
We can, yes. What's your question, my
Oh
friend?
my, I have no question. I tried to put my hand up for the very first time. My name is Marlisha. I'm also from South Africa. And then I couldn't take it down again. Actually, in waiting for my questions, so many questions has been answered. So thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you. I watch your live every single day. So I kind of feel like a Days of Our Lives things happening here. Like you're a soap opera in my TV room because I'm from South Africa. So you like afternoon time for me. Thank you very much. And I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
All right, we've got Fran.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Michelle. Thanks for everything. My question is, I've been doing this for quite some time. I was with IPS prior to coming over here and then just upgraded to the 600 premium with someone within the industry. But I've had a hard time making sales since starting or making sales, honestly. And I'm showing up on TikTok and really on everything, Instagram, Facebook. But I'm still, I checked out my automations because I wanted to make sure everything was linked okay. And I went through my email and it made some adjustments to like my signature, that there was doubles, just things that needed to be changed. That was last week, but I just wanted to see if you had any advice.
Okay, what was your 3 biggest takeaways from today's training?
I came on in the middle of it, but
Okay,
so
go
far,
back and watch the beginning of it because your question will be answered in this training that I just covered.
oh, okay.
Literally, it will be, if you implement what I shared with you at the first 15 minutes of this training, everything can change for you.
Okay, got it.
So make sure you go back and watch that.
Okay,
It will work. Just, you got to implement it. You got to go back and listen to the beginning of this and you got to implement it. That's what's holding you back right there.
okay.
Okay, yeah. And also, you guys, this is a training I did today on how to make 10K in 20 days. I'm literally shocked that nobody's asking questions on how to make 10K in 20 days that you can get closer to that. So you're telling me that you don't believe you can do it because of these questions that you guys are asking me. So I really want people that really believe that they can make 10,000 in 20 days. They just need a little help with that. Those are the questions I really want to hear right now. Okay. Because this is what this call's about. Okay. And so, I definitely, because there's a lot of people that are asking questions and I don't have a lot of time. And so just make sure we keep it on topic, please. Because I can't even imagine if I was new or if I haven't made 100K and if I had a mentor get on and tell me that I can make 10K in 20 days, I'm going to be asking her the questions to get me 10K in 20 days. And I'm not got any of that. And I'm so blown away right now. And so if you're late getting on here, you need to go back and listen to the beginning of this because I can promise I answered your question in the beginning of this. So, okay, Brian.
All right.
Michelle, so good to see you again. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
I am much better now. I had to have surgery and that's why I was gone, but God, I'm glad to be back. Anyway, hey, one statement before I ask my question. While I was out, I did see another creator that had made a comment about you have to do this like you have no other choice. And here, when I get back from my LOA, I will have no other choice. They will be letting me go. And Tim knows exactly who I'm talking about. So I have no other choice, none. And if you have another choice, you're doing yourself a disservice because you don't believe that you can do this. You believe that you can go back to whatever it is that you're going to make a paycheck for. I don't have that choice now. In 4 weeks, I won't have a paycheck. and I won't have insurance either. So that's a big one for me. So my question is, Michelle, by the end of March, what do I need to do to get 17 customers? I already know the blueprint. I already know my website. I already know that I have to post content. But, you know, I have to believe
Let
that
me
I
ask
can
this
get
question. First
17
of all, did you see
customers.
what Dean said? Dean said that was a video right there. What you just said was
It
definitely.
was. Every bit of it is a video, and everything that you've said today is a video. If you didn't listen, if all these people didn't listen or take notes, go back and rewatch it multiple times. I took a page of notes because everything Michelle said was a video today.
Yep, exactly. Now, okay, first of all, what's going to happen is, Brian, your intention is going to completely change. Matha had the exact same thing. She has made more in the last 11 days than I think she did in the last 6 months, right? Because she lost her job. They you know, reduced 25% of the people, and she lost her job, so she became intentional. And I just would become very, very, very intentional. Now, here's my question. How many people do you have on your email list?
On my email list so far, none, because I haven't really been going at this.
Okay.
I've been going at the business that me and my wife have been working on, and even then I had to put on
Right.
hold because I've
Mhm.
been laid up in bed for the last 3 months. Hi, sweetie. But yeah, so none. I mean, I'm starting from scratch.
Let me see. Yeah, okay, so then what I would do is, yeah, I
Okay.
just would go, you need to go create that story, like share that story, you guys, like in 4 weeks, I'm without an income. So this plan B has now become my only plan, and it couldn't be coming at a better time because we're getting ready to launch new products that we get access to 3 more income streams for $29. And then you just paint these pictures and you share that with people. And but how you are showing up right now is how you need to show up on your videos, and you will attract people to you. People need
Well, I
to
definitely don't want to. I definitely don't want to show up forceful, and that's what I felt like I just did. I don't want to show up desperate. I want to show up
forceful. That was good.
aggressive, well, not aggressive,
Yeah,
but forceful.
no, that was
what I just
good.
did.
You guys, like, listen, this is what I'm going through.
Brian, you showed up like a boss, like somebody
Yes.
that can lead people. That's
Oh my
what.
God, I'm going back
Let's
into
go.
manager mode.
Let's go.
Yeah,
But
like
that's the-
Shirley said, you showed up determined.
But that's the thing, when it comes to the 17 people that I need, the 17 people that I need is not so much about making the money that I need to make the money in order to pay my bills by the end of the month. It's also to show 17 other people that they can do it as well.
Yes.
And that this is the option that they need to choose in order to do this, in order to build a business and make a legacy and you know, move forward.
Yeah. And that's exactly what you need to do. I mean, because that's the thing, you guys, it's like when we create a training like this and we go talk about it on social media, you want to have it happen because then you are showing everybody in the community, you're becoming the hope dealer for every single person in this community, every single one of your potential customers and your new customers. And that's literally what it's all about.
Okay.
But again, you know, you can be sharing, you guys, I have 4 income streams right now on my plan B. I'm excited. By the end of this month, there's going to be 7. It couldn't come at a better time because I'm losing my job. And let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you had additional income coming in? How would you feel with a plan B? What if you could make that your only plan and you could have more time and more freedom to do the things that you love? Those are the pieces of content you create, but put that sense of urgency. And that's what's going to get you your 17 customers, is the fact that before the launching, they're going to lose the ability to get these additional income streams.
Yep.
That's
that
the
sense of
urgency right
urgency.
there.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Got this.
Thank
How
you.
many
Well,
more do you want to take, Michelle? We've got 17 hands raised.
Okay. Well, you guys, let's try to quickly get to the question and let's see how many we can get in real quick here.
Okay. All right. So Alana,
15 minutes. So, yeah.
Alana,
Hello. Oh, you're muted.
unmute.
There you are.
You can hear me now. Hi there.
Yes.
Hello, Michelle. God, I'm so fired up. Thank you so much for tonight. I'm really so fired up. And I just got my like $600 on my live tonight. I'm just I could not wait for that. So I'm so excited about it. And I'm like 3 down. I've got then obviously 14 to go for the month to make my 10K.
Yes.
And Michelle, I just got to ask you quickly. I do live every single day except then on Thursdays because I do Sabbath. But
Mhm.
and the clients that I've been getting is absolutely amazing people. But you can't believe the variety of clients I'm getting. I'm getting young people, I'm getting business people, I'm getting single mothers, and I feel that I don't think I'm pinpointing to my client, finding the correct client yet. Or is it okay?
Yes, so let me ask you a question, and this is what I would do to help you answer that. Go back and look, because you go live, right? Almost every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how many leads do you usually get in when you go live?
I get between 6 to 10.
Okay, so that's
But yeah, it doesn't, I'm not getting sales out of that. So I'm obviously not giving value, or I don't know what I'm not
Oh,
doing.
no, you will. Like you said, you got a 600 today, right? It's gonna come. It's gonna come. And it might not come immediately, but they're subscribing to you. If you can get 6 to 10 during a live, you're doing good. You're delivering value, right? But my point is here, that's the difference of a live. Like if you are just creating content, you can be more like defined in your content. But the moment you go live, the algorithms literally push you out to everybody that watches lives. So that's why you're getting a variety of different customers, which is a cool thing.
Okay.
Because the
Okay.
algorithms are like, oh no, they're helping you. They're helping you find your perfect customer. And I literally, and that's what made me pivot, because I was literally when I started this, I was just really just talking to single moms, right? And then when I started going live and the algorithms told me differently, and I started getting customers of all different people, I was like, okay, I messed up. And so that's why I went wider with my perfect customer. And so that's what's the uniqueness, cool part about going lives. You will attract people to you that you didn't even think you would attract to you. But there's something about it they liked, so there's still a good. So yeah, that's what you're getting.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now,
Thank
I
you
would
very
be
much.
concerned if it was just from content, but since you go live, that's normal.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. But then I think maybe my content is not, content is probably all over the place, because maybe there's something wrong with my content, because I can see that I'm not really getting people from my content. So I probably need to focus on that, right?
Yeah,
Get more value in my
just
content.
use more value and more urgency. Just add more urgency, kind of take some of these ideas that I gave you these last 10 days and see what happens.
Okay, thanks for the ideas. I'm all fired up. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Yes.
Thanks,
All right.
Amy. Okay,
Yes.
bye-bye.
We've got Marlenis.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello, Michelle. It's not your program, it's me. Okay, because I'm here for 9 months already, and I have no problem with confidence. I have no problem with goal in. If you can see, I made new accounts now, and I'm going all in. Passion, confidence, conviction. How you say the word? Hurry up, people. Like you say, how do you say the word? Urgency. I did that, and I don't connect. Never, nobody. People put hard, but nobody comment nothing. Nobody comment nothing. Even I already did from the 29, the 100, 300, 600, and I was very fireful. I don't know what's going on for me.
Okay, I mean, there's so many factors with that. I did a
I believe
training on
it's the communication skill. That is my problem.
what?
Communication skills. How to communicate. You from everything you find a word to talk. You know what I mean. You have nice answer.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many factors of, why, like, how many videos do you do a day? How long are the videos? How many have you been
I
doing?
did 1 minute consistent every 3, 4 video, 5 video. I like it. I do sometimes three a day, sometimes more. I have a new account, but something happened and I cancel that and I start new one because everything was messed up. Then I start new one with the right name.
Why do you feel your account was messed up?
Because what happened at the beginning, and this is I want to say, like, everybody don't do that because the TikTok will ban you, okay? Because I didn't know if somebody follow, you should follow. This is what I did, you know? And then I had 1,400 followers, but at the truth, no, was the truth. You know what I mean? I was thinking they was follow me, but no, it's just, I don't know, was like a, they call life of crazy, I don't know how to say. But then I start new one because my view never go up from 200 up, never. Then I start now new one, and I apply everything that I learned in TikTok because they have community guidelines and you gotta follow the way they, and I didn't know nothing. I was thinking this is just, you do video and that's it. But you need to do a strategy, you need to do hooks, you need to do everything, right?
I still don't understand what you meant about following.
Oh, okay.
What do you
What
mean by
happened?
following people?
Okay, what happened is somebody was looking my video in their account and they put heart and they follow me. I follow them blind. That's
Yeah,
no,
we've always, inside our community, we've always taught not to do that because you don't know if they're your only follow your perfect customers.
yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
understand maybe. But now my account is good, but even you can, if you have chance, you can go there, Marlenis Digital, and look around like it's I don't see no problem. I had the passion, the conversation, the urgency, talk about many things.
There's obviously something, right? Because there's no reason why, I mean, you know, and that's the problem, right? The problem is you think there's no problem, right? And if you
No,
don't
no,
think
there's
there's
a
no
problem,
problem,
but it's not your
you're never gonna try to fix anything, right? So you got to figure out what that is. And because there's so many factors involved, right? And I mean, this isn't really the training to go over that, because it's like I'm trying to, you need to go back into the Mentoring Monday calls where I literally talk about this, the training to go over that, because there's just so many factors involved, right? Because if you've been doing this for 9 months, if you've been doing 3 videos a day for 9 months and you're not getting subscribers, something is wrong, right? Period. And if, you know, there's just something off. I don't know what that is, but you know what, you kind of need to figure that out because it's kind of that madness. You know, you can't keep on doing the same thing and expect different results. Something needs to change. And kind of like what I talked about is it could be you need to change your hook. You need to change the hook and then in 4 seconds, change it again. Right? It could be the hashtags. It could be the descriptions. It could be how you're coming across in the video. Are you bold enough to stop the scroll? Like there's so many factors involved in your content. So I would pick one of them and change that for a week and then go to another one is what I would recommend, my friend.
All right, we got Amanda.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So I just have one question. I have been on TikTok for quite some time, nearly almost 2 years, and I want to know, I have built up my followers is almost 5,000. Should I start implementing
General election
the
for
blueprint
Trump.
with him? Hello?
Should you what?
Should I start implementing the blueprint with those followers? Because I believe they started following me because of my journey with cancer. So I just don't want to throw all the blueprint stuff at them and then they think like, yes, I build up all these followers just to do this.
So, okay, first of all, do you have another TikTok just for business?
I did open one, but I'm not sure. Should I continue on my private?
No.
Or on the other one?
Because that's your journey for cancer, right? So now you can invite them to follow you on your other one. You can thank them for supporting you on this journey and invite them, say, hey guys, and why, share your story, share why you're doing this. And here's my channel. I would love for you to follow me over there as well. If you'd like to work with me and learn to make daily pay with me, let's have fun. You know what I mean? And I would do that and then invite them to that channel.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
All right. iPhone, we need names.
Hey. Hello, what question do you have?
Hey, Michelle, my name is Mandy, and I actually spoke to you this morning. You unlocked my digital growth community for me.
Oh, uh-huh.
Okay, so I have a quick question. My email list is growing day by day, which is great. It's only growing by maybe a customer or two into my funnel. Like I said, I've only a couple weeks in.
Sure.
I'm creating content about 3 times a day. And the reason why I honestly got started and what has touched me so deeply with this, I'm a mom of 4 kids. And here recently, my husband has been having to be laid off on short-term disability. And he's going through a lot of therapy and stuff, but he's extended to July. And to be honest, I don't want to put him back into that environment of going back to work because I think it would cause him to have a relapse. And so with him being at home, he has been able to post the ads and do all the postings for me while I am still actually at home or, actually working. I do loans for a local bank. But I want us to all be financially free. We are a blended family, so we only have our kids half of the time and the other half of the time is gone. And I've been really struggling to do my target audience to moms and parents and have the time and the value of them. I even did a video, we get 18 years with our kids, but if you take out your work time and you're sleeping, you're actually getting 7.5 years with your kids. Well, if you're a blended family, you only get about 3.5 years of 18 years to make an impact.
Wow.
So I really did the math on that because it touched deeply, but I don't know if I should generate 2 to being able to help, dads and moms did not just as a whole. My husband's side is really touching me deep. So I don't want to veer too far from my perfect customer, but I want to try to tie it all in as one, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think you should definitely. I love that. I mean, what you've said is like 4 different videos you've literally been able to create with that content you just shared.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think that I love how you started, that your husband, and you don't want him to go back to that because, it could be a relapse, and how he's helping you. And then I love the 3.5 years. That's powerful. I used to say to people all the time, you guys realize you only have 18 summers with your kids.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, it's short. And so I just didn't know if I should deviate from that. And I'm getting a pretty good response and stuff on my views. But this weekend, just something has clicked in my head where it's just a burning desire.
Do it.
Just
say
literally
that.
consuming just
say
consuming
that.
me. Yes.
Yes. And start
Okay.
the video by saying that. You guys, this has been a burning desire to consume in mind, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I can tell you what, when you start a video like that, people are going to be so curious to hear what you have to say. And the ones that connect with it are going to listen to your whole video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, and I've just started this week. I reached 1,000 viewers and I've went live a couple of times. I've had to delete a lot of people because they're bots or just spams or something. But I mean, I've gained 3 or 4 followers that are actually moms. And so they've been starting watching the content and stuff. So I feel like I'm on the road and it's like, I can smell it. I'm kind of like a dog on a hunt. I know I'm close to that. So it's just really given me a driving passion, but I just didn't know if I should implement both of those. And that was my question for you.
Yeah. And then test your audience, see what they want to hear more of.
Okay. I mean, and you're talking about making the 10K in 20 days. Is there anything else that I need to modify to be able to help me achieve that goal and be successful in starting off and making the 10K, striving for that? What would you suggest to be able to achieve that?
Exactly what I shared on here. Share that story, and literally go talk about it, and that this is going to help build that foundation so your husband doesn't have to go back to work.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
And something else I would talk about, you guys, what I love, because we are a blended family and we split our time together. So I love the fact that my business is on autopilot. So the days I have my kids, the week I have my kids, I don't gotta work. I can spend all my time with them. And then I can work harder on the weeks I don't have them. That's what I love about having an automated business. I would go and paint those pictures of that and your husband. I would do both of them because It's family and time. Mhm.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you so much. And thank you for what all you're doing in the community, and your inspiration is truly inspiring every day.
Oh, well, thank you, my friend. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Go,
you.
Michelle.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Okay.
And then somebody had a question about stories.
Sorry,
I cover
I
that.
got that checked. Okay, so will you just deposit that cashier's check?
Okay, who was next?
That she's on there.
And make sure you put on the back, not used. for
I don't think she realizes that she's unmuted.
Is it
Okay.
me?
And then
Is it me?
Yes.
Go
yes.
for it.
I think it's I think it's me. Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm Tombi from South Africa. I was actually going through the training, and what I wanted to ask you asked it already, Michelle, to say that nobody asked you how to make 10K into 20K in 20 days, 10K in 20 days. I've started literally.
What?
I think we lost her.
Huh, that was wild. Okay, so let me just cover, I want to cover Instagram
Yeah.
stories real quick, you guys, real quick, because you guys, those are so important to do. I would literally just, Instagram stories are literally just stories. They're literally like you know, you create conversations. You get people wanting to learn more, right? Like you guys could all get off and be like, whoo, I just got off of a call with my mentor that's showing me how to make 20K or 10K this month. Guys, I'm so pumped. If you guys are looking to make some extra cash, check this out. And then just put your link and point to it on Instagram because it's a clickable link, right? And then you guys are going to be here the launching of the new webinar that's going to be this Friday. You're going to get the details on that tomorrow. You can be talking about that, but they're just like short 5 to 10 seconds. Go on there and say, oh man, look what is happening inside our community. And share a story and put it on there. And here's the thing, right below the picture of the story of the testimony you share in the community, put your link to your funnel. Those stories are huge. And then you got to spin it in with something else, with personal or family or something you're interested in or something, right? So it's always like business, a little bit of personal and then business again. And it just keeps that engagement going really, really, really good. So that's what I would do. And somebody said, what would the top 3 things that you would do if you lost your TikTok channel? I would definitely, you know, of course, build another TikTok channel. Immediately, I'd go inside the community. I would ask people to follow me so I can start going live. Literally, and I would put as much content on there as I could. I would literally probably do 5 videos a day. 3 of them I would talk in, 2 of them would be faceless of the most popular trending songs. And I would probably do, you know, every 2 hours I would post a video and kind of try to grab as many countries and time zones as I could. And I just would go all out. I really would. Yep, that's what I would do. So awesome,
All
guys.
right.
You got this. Let's go. Let's go. Go all in on this. So thanks, you guys. Thanks, Amy.